Think about the last time you felt truly comfortable, maybe wrapped in a blanket, the soft fabric cocooning you from the world, or sitting by a window with a warm cup of tea as rain patters outside. In those moments, everything feels safe, predictable, and just right. Comfort is like a gentle embrace, inviting us to relax and let our guard down. Or maybe it's the laughter you share with old friends, the kind that makes your worries melt away. These are the moments we cherish, the ones we seek out again and again. We all crave that sense of safety and predictability. It's human nature to want to feel secure, to know what's coming next, to be surrounded by the familiar. But what if our pursuit of comfort is quietly holding us back? What if, in our quest to avoid discomfort, we're also avoiding growth, adventure, and the chance to discover what we're truly capable of? We stay in uninspiring jobs, predictable relationships, and routines that no longer excite us. Sometimes we settle for good enough simply because it feels safe. We avoid new experiences, turn down invitations, and hesitate to try something different, all because the unknown feels intimidating and the familiar feels easy. The truth is, every story of transformation begins with discomfort. Every hero, every innovator, every person who's ever changed their life has faced moments of uncertainty and fear. Heroes step out of their comfort zones, facing fears and challenges head-on. They don't wait for courage to arrive. They find it in the act of stepping forward. Your life is your own epic story, and growth requires stepping into the unknown. The most memorable chapters are written when you dare to leave the safety of what you know. Today, let's explore discomfort, not as an enemy, but as a guide. Discomfort is a signal that you're on the edge of something new, something meaningful. We'll learn why our brains crave comfort, how our instincts try to keep us safe, and how to gently push back against those limits. Growth doesn't mean abandoning comfort forever. It means expanding it, making room for new experiences and possibilities. Hidden within discomfort is the power to change, to learn, and to become who you're meant to be. Every challenge you face, every step you take outside your comfort zone, brings you closer to your potential. Are you ready to step beyond comfort? Let's begin this journey together and see what incredible things await on the other side. Discomfort isn't just physical pain. It's the awkwardness of new conversations, the vulnerability of honesty, and the tension that comes from stepping outside your comfort zone. It's that flutter in your stomach when you're about to share something personal, or the hesitation before you speak your mind. Discomfort can show up in the most ordinary moments, like when you're meeting someone new, or when you're faced with a difficult truth about yourself. It's a feeling we all know, but rarely want to talk about. The uncertainty of trying something new can make your heart race and your mind fill with doubts. Whether it's walking into a gym for the first time, starting a new job, or even just speaking up in a meeting, discomfort is there, whispering that you might not belong, that you might fail, or that you'll be judged. Our brains are wired for survival, always scanning for threats, and anything unfamiliar feels dangerous. The amygdala, a tiny part of our brain, is constantly on alert, ready to protect us from harm. But in today's world, most of the threats we face aren't physical, they're emotional or social. This negativity bias means we remember discomfort more than comfort. Our minds replay awkward moments and mistakes, making us more cautious the next time. We become experts at avoiding anything that might make us feel uneasy, even if it means missing out on growth. When you feel anxiety before a speech or hesitate to apply for a promotion, that's your ancient brain protecting you. It's trying to keep you safe from embarrassment or rejection, even though those things aren't truly dangerous. We retreat to comfort, reinforcing the idea that discomfort is bad. We seek out the familiar, the predictable, and the safe, building walls around ourselves to keep discomfort out. Over time, this habit shrinks our world. The more we avoid discomfort, the smaller our lives become, and the fewer opportunities we allow ourselves to experience. But discomfort is just a signal, not a stop sign. It's your brain's way of saying, pay attention, something important is happening here. It's not telling you to turn back, but to notice, to learn, and to grow. It means your brain is doing its job. But the real threats today are stagnation and regret, not predators. The pain of missed opportunities and unfulfilled potential can linger far longer than the discomfort of trying. Recognizing this gives you the power to respond intentionally, not react with fear. You can choose to see discomfort as a signpost pointing toward growth rather than a barrier holding you back. Thank your brain for its caution, then choose a new path. Each time you do, you build resilience and confidence, proving to yourself that you can handle more than you thought. Discomfort is a sign of growth, not weakness. Every time you step into it, you expand your world and discover new strengths within yourself. The first step is understanding this pattern. When you notice discomfort, pause and ask yourself what it's trying to teach you. Reflection turns discomfort into wisdom. You can break free from it. Each small act of courage chips away at the walls you've built, letting in more light and possibility. Growth starts when you stop running from discomfort. Embrace it, and you'll find that what once felt impossible becomes your new normal. Let's see how. A life built only on comfort leads to quiet stagnation. Like an unused muscle, our minds and spirits weaken without challenge. We avoid vulnerability, skip hard conversations, and settle for surface-level relationships. The result? Loneliness, regret, and missed opportunities. Each time we choose comfort over courage, we shrink our potential. The comfortable life promises security, but often delivers a sense of being stuck. We become ships that never leave the harbor, safe but unfulfilled. True living means venturing into the unknown. Your soul isn't meant to stay anchored, it's meant to explore. The walls built for safety can also keep out joy and growth. Don't let comfort become your cage. Set sail. Growth always begins with struggle. A seed pushing through soil, fighting for every inch of light. In nature, nothing flourishes without first facing resistance. That tiny seed, buried in darkness, must break through the earth before it can ever reach the sun. This is the first lesson discomfort teaches us. That struggle is not a sign of failure, but the birthplace of transformation. A chick breaking its shell, a person fumbling through the first awkward notes on a guitar. These are moments of discomfort that mark the beginning of something new. Discomfort is the process, not the obstacle. It's the friction that shapes us, the challenge that calls us to grow. Learning a new skill is awkward and frustrating at first, and it's easy to want to give up when things don't come easily. But persistence transforms discomfort into mastery. Every mistake, every moment of doubt is a stepping stone. Over time, what once felt impossible becomes second nature. The awkwardness fades, replaced by confidence and joy in your progress. The same goes for emotional growth. When we face our fears, we're not just surviving. We're rewiring our brains, building new pathways of courage and resilience. Facing fears rewires your brain and builds confidence. Each time you step into the unknown, you prove to yourself that you're capable of more than you imagined. Discomfort is an invitation to become more. When you feel unease, it's a signal that you're on the edge of growth, about to discover new strengths within yourself. See it as a doorway to new experiences and deeper confidence. The price of admission is a moment of discomfort, but the reward is a life that keeps expanding. Every time you try something new, you open yourself to possibility, to learning, to becoming more than you were yesterday. The reward is growth. Every time you step through discomfort, you gain a little more courage, a little more wisdom. You realize that you are capable of overcoming challenges and that each victory, no matter how small, builds your sense of self. You expand your world. Discomfort isn't punishment. It's a signpost that you're moving forward, stretching beyond your comfort zone. The view from the other side is always worth the climb. It's a sign you're on the right path. Embrace it as your teacher, your guide. The more you lean in, the more you learn about your own strength and resilience. Discomfort is not your enemy, it's your greatest ally in the journey of growth. The more you transform, the more you realize that growth is always on the other side of discomfort. Don't retreat when things get hard. Instead, recognize that every challenge is an opportunity to become a better, braver version of yourself. Step forward. The reward is worth it. Keep going, and let discomfort be the compass that leads you to your fullest potential. When discomfort hits, our instinct is to distract or avoid, but the first step to embracing it is to name it. Labeling your emotion, anxiety, vulnerability, fear, moves it from the emotional to the logical part of your brain. This simple act gives you space to choose your response. Instead of "I feel bad," try "I feel nervous" or "I feel uncertain." Naming reduces the emotion's power. Next, adjust your self-talk. Replace criticism with compassion. "It's okay to feel this way. I'm being brave." This isn't about eliminating discomfort, but changing your relationship with it. You become an observer, not a victim. From this place, you can choose your next step. Discomfort stays, but it's no longer in control. You are. Embracing discomfort doesn't mean leaping into the deep end. Start small, like training a muscle. Identify one area where you've chosen comfort over growth. Take a tiny, manageable step. Make the call, speak up, try something new. Small victories build confidence and momentum. Connect discomfort to your why, the deeper reason you want to grow. When discomfort feels intense, your why anchors you. Practice self-compassion. Setbacks are part of the process. Growth isn't linear, it's messy. Be kind to yourself on tough days. Each step, no matter how small, moves you forward. The goal isn't perfection, but progress. Keep stretching your comfort zone. Leaning into discomfort brings profound rewards. You develop new skills and move from awkward beginner to confident master. Emotional resilience grows. You learn you can handle anxiety, disappointment, and fear. This builds deep confidence for future challenges. Relationships deepen as you embrace vulnerability and honesty. True connection replaces surface-level comfort. Most importantly, you build an unshakable belief in yourself. You become someone who faces fear, not runs from it. This isn't arrogance, it's earned confidence. You see yourself as the hero of your own story, and you're ready for the next chapter. With practice, discomfort becomes a familiar companion, not an enemy. You learn to greet it with curiosity. What are you here to teach me? This shift turns fear into partnership. Think of it as a dance. Awkward at first, but graceful with practice. Not all discomfort is equal. Some is productive, stretching you to grow. Some is harmful, draining your spirit. Learn to tell the difference. Lean into productive discomfort. Set boundaries against the harmful. A life without discomfort is a life without growth or adventure. Embrace the full tapestry of experience. Joy and sorrow, comfort and challenge. Peace comes not from avoiding discomfort, but from knowing you can navigate it. Discomfort is part of a life well lived. Welcome it as a guide. Let it lead you forward. We've explored how comfort can hold us back and how discomfort is the path to growth. You've learned practical steps. Name the feeling, practice self-compassion, take small steps, and connect to your why. The rewards, skills, resilience, deeper relationships, and self-belief are waiting on the other side. Discomfort isn't a wall, it's a doorway. Every moment of unease is a threshold to new possibilities. The choice to step through is always yours. Be brave, be curious, choose growth, reflect. When did you choose comfort and miss an opportunity? When did you embrace discomfort and grow? Let your own story inspire your next step. Discomfort is the fuel for transformation. Step forward. The adventure begins now.